Hello everybody, hope you're all well. I've had a bit of a request to clear up some confusion. So on a previous video on here, I talked about how you can own your property, and you can own it as joint beneficial owners, or you can own it as tenants in common. And I get lots of questions, and I've had one in the last couple of days, about if you've made it tenants in common and you've put a trust in your will that is created at your death, is the property protected from, in particular, care home fees, but any challenges and charges? The question is always about care home fees. It's something that's on everybody's radar. At first death, if you are tenants in common, half of your property then goes into a trust that's created by your will. Meaning that 50%, if it's 50%, and it can be different percentages, that 50% is in a trust for the people that you've stated in your will it's in a trust for. And therefore, the remaining owner of the property, spouse, civil partner, whatever, can't be means tested on that 50% that you owned. The problem is if you both need care, or if there is a challenge or a charge on both sides of the 50% before death. And in that case, the whole of the property is exposed still. There's no protection. So this only kicks in, tenants in common only kicks in at first death. Now, we're all living longer, okay? So there is a greater exposure than there perhaps would have been previously. So when I create an asset trust, a lifetime trust, created usually for the main residence during your lifetime, so before either of you die, or if you're a single person, obviously before you die, that property is protected from any challenges or charges for your lifetime. Now, when people are asking about care, obviously it's during your lifetime that you may need that. I have to be really clear though, when I create a trust, I have to ensure that there's no deliberate deprivation of that asset. So the trust has to be created for the correct legal reasons. And I'm always happy to have a chat about that if somebody needs some further clarity on it. There is a Calendly link which will be on the bottom of this description of this video, or the top, I can't remember which way around it is. And you can book an appointment in my calendar. It's £50 for a half-hour, 40-minute appointment, and that is then deducted off any planning that you go ahead with. So it's not money lost, and it just means that I can get a fact find, I can get all the information, and I can advise you correctly as to whether a lifetime trust is right for you or not. Remember, they don't create any tax implications either. So they are a very, very clever way of creating a safety deposit box to ensure that what you've worked hard for goes to the people you want it to go to. So please don't hesitate to get in touch. Take care.